I just learned so much beyond just the book stuff.
For general education, it expands the way that you think.
Well, I feel just that as a person, you want to know more.
And it's critical to be able to communicate with everybody, not just people who are like you.
And if you show students how this is incredibly relevant to their lives, that they embrace this ideal.
The idea being embraced is general education, a cornerstone of Grand Valley's liberal education philosophy.
Often it's said, and I think in our own handbook it says, we prepare students for life through gen ed and for work in their specialty.
The skills that general education is trying to teach people are the skills we really need to be what's popularly called an informed citizenry.
This is the range that we call the reference range. Our goal is definitely to teach you content, but more importantly, we want to make sure that you learn how to communicate very well, orally and written form, that you can work in teams of diverse groups of people, that you have a good set of values in order to make decisions, and that you can integrate and understand multiple disciplines.
Teaching in the liberal tradition is at the heart of Grand Valley's identity and mission.
Like the French Revolution, the Russian Revolution, and so on.
This means that a broad range of courses will be required, no matter what the student's major. Some see requirements as obstacles. Many more use them as stepping stones to incredible new opportunities.
You're crossing a threshold where you're leaving behind a lot of the ideas and perceptions you had about yourself and the world. You're entering this incredible new stage of growth, and you owe it to yourselves to see what your potential is. And here at Grand Valley, you'll be shown these other worlds by wonderful professional teachers who I think will just show that your life has so many possibilities that you would never have imagined otherwise.
I want to be that well-rounded person so that, you know, if I have an issue in nursing, if something happens, I can pull back what I've learned at Grand Valley in all the different courses and apply it.
So which side do you want me on, the radio?
Our general education courses are geared to the student who's new to that discipline or to that line of thought, whatever the course may be. And our faculty are very motivating in terms of helping students see how these courses will fit into their life and work.
Difficulty veracity, stuff you nail when you're walking in the dark and you hit it on the coffee table.
I think these general education classes make you collaborate with people of all different backgrounds and different majors.
Education just makes life more fun, more interesting. Like when you go to the movies, like even something silly like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, to get the jokes, to get that they're talking about Socrates when they're saying Socrates, and it becomes funny. And the world gets bigger, it gets more interesting, and it's a better place to be.
47.4 degrees.
The general education program is divided into 3 sections. The foundation categories, which present academic disciplines as different ways of looking at the world. The cultural emphasis requirements, which focus on the values, perceptions, history, and social life of various cultures. And the thematic group, which exposes students to various viewpoints and encourages cross-disciplinary study.
It's a chance to explore ideas, to develop critical thinking skills, to develop an appreciation for art and culture and the things that can't be reduced down to measurable terms. So I would say to an entering freshman, see this as a time of exploration and engage in all that there is to be had from general education.
A good thing at university is to be put out of your comfort zone. I learned that almost the hard way, quite late in my education, that I really make the biggest strides, the biggest advances when I was forced to do things that were way outside of my comfort zone.
Well, both in my professional life and in my social life, I truly believe that it's all about relationships. And you can't really form that relationship unless you can find the common ground. And the common ground usually doesn't come out from my marketing knowledge or from what I know about statistics. It comes through in what I know about the theater, what shows I've been to, what concerts I've attended. And it comes through in finding those little connections with people. And that comes from having really that broad knowledge base.
The music industry is like so much about relationships, which a lot of industries are. So, you know, I can, even in conversation with people, they won't say, oh, this is just another dumb musician or something. You know, they'll know that I'm a well-rounded individual that's been educated on many different things other than music, other than marketing.
And the facts are so fleeting. We're creating new knowledge every single second, and the only choice that we have in order to be successful is to be a lifelong learner.
Liberal education, the kind of education we do at Grand Valley, has always been an education for leadership. It's been the kind of education that we expect our leaders to have.
You've now got an opportunity to expose yourself to the great ideas that the human species has come up with over the last several thousand years and acquire a breadth of knowledge that will just greatly enrich your entire life, not just help you make a living.
And the difference between a technical school and this school is that you're going to get this well-rounded education, and it's going to make you a better person in general, and it's worth it to put up with, you know, put up with the classes you don't think are going to be very helpful, because they will. They will turn out. You'll look back and you'll go, oh my gosh, I actually learned from that course. It's amazing.